What's good, YouTube? It's your boy NeechReactz, aka Neech Nancy, aka Neech Noodles. Hit you in your oodles, and we back with another one. Today we gonna get into the Jeff Teague, Zaire Franklin verbal altercation. You feel me? They was just talking to each other very disrespectfully, and it was over something so
got more
simple
money. The league.
about whose league is better, who makes more money. But it initially started about who's more famous, NFL players or NBA players. So let's
Got
get
more
into
money.
it.
The league. We talking leagues. We talking players.
Players.
Now you
got me go hit your head on the wall. Don't get no chicken for it.
I got money. You got money. I got money. We both rich. I'm from the hood, and we both made it out. So you talking about
no?
Being
I'm
rich
saying
don't
players. I'm talking about players get
what
more
you
money.
mean? We got money too. It's just a different math. It don't make no difference. The same way soccer players got more money than all of us. So what are we actually talking about?
Now that's a fact though. Like when it comes to a certain point, y'all both millionaires. I understand they always say it's levels to this shit and all that. Y'all both got money, bro. I don't understand like what's this conversation is just stupid, low key. But but this is what a podcast is for, to have conversations. So
But I really have my money. People are
Okay,
your
but
money
I
to
got money that I earn.
around.
So like that's what I'm trying to get you on.
like you see, that's crazy. Like he's just trying to be like Jeff Teague was wilding right here. I don't know why Jeff Teague was getting so tight. Like he said, I'd rather have my money than your money. You see, that's where it gets like y'all both got money. And you don't know, what if he's a better investor than you, Jeff? And then he surpassed your money you got. You really didn't, like, you never know.
We can have a conversation. You ain't gotta be a little kid. Let's have a convo though. For
It
real.
ain't no combo. I can talk how I want to talk. You can talk how you want to talk. Y'all shit weak. You mad at me?
You mad because the Super Bowl is a national holiday and you're upset about that. It's
I
okay.
don't-
That was a great Super Bowl
okay.
recap.
I don't give a fuck about it.
That's fine, though.
It's
Well,
weak to me.
we have sponsors that love the show.
Oh,
Moving
okay.
on. Right here, BNZ. Right here.
Nah, fuck that super chat. I'm shitty because he think his shit really like that. It ain't
I
like
think the
that.
Super Bowl really like that.
No,
You see, I don't, like, bro, like, I don't get dudes that get so attached to what they do to the point you're defending an organization. Like, you're not even defending the sport of basketball at this point. You just, like, mad that he's saying the NFL is more popular in America than the NBA, which is true. It's just true. The NFL, they like the NFL more in America than they do the NBA. And there's a lot of reasons for that. You feel me? I feel like some of it is political reasons. Some of it is LeBron James. LeBron James is one of the most polarizing athletes I've ever seen. And it's like people either hate him or they love him. You feel me? And I'm a LeBron fan. You feel me? Like, as far as like a basketball player, I think he's a great basketball player. I don't know. Like, he does a lot of things on the court where I guess the flopping and stuff like that, where I guess it's annoying or whatever, but that's part of the game. I feel like damn near every basketball player flops. You feel me? And sells calls and stuff like that. So, but there's other things where I guess when people don't like LeBron, I feel like that's a big reason people don't watch it neither. And also because they compare him to Jordan a lot, and people that grew up watching Jordan love Jordan, and they got something against comparing those two. And I just also feel like just in America it's more popular, but internationally basketball is just a more popular sport, and it's just the players are more well known. Like that's true too. But I think like the NBA players are just way more popular than NFL players because the NFL players wear helmets. You know, NFL players wear helmets, so you don't their face card isn't as known as any NBA player's face card. It's just a fact. And it's literally just because of the helmets. That's what I feel like. I feel like if it wasn't for the helmets, NFL players would be just as popular as NBA players.
you think
The
football
NFL,
really
the
like
Super
that? It's
Bowl
not
is
like
big.
that.
So you think that was a good Super Bowl game?
How you gonna tell me
Yo,
it's
bro,
Pro
you
Bowl?
think
it's a good game?
Yo,
Hold on. Mute up. What you say?
Do you think it was a good game?
I thought it was a great defensive game, but in terms of like for casual viewers and people watching the game, I can understand why y'all not interested. But I can break down the game and show you the game within the game, and it's like it was a great defensive game for football fans. That's what it
cares, bro.
You don't care. Jeff got more money.
Yeah, Jeff is. I don't know what Jeff was mad about. He was like overly passionate about this situation, but I feel like that game, that Super Bowl was trash. That was one of the worst Super Bowls I ever seen in my life. It was very boring. Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't a good Super Bowl. But as far as the topic of NFL and NBA players, who's more popular and things of that nature, like, I don't know. It just seems like a super conversation. But NBA players are more popular, but that's because they don't wear a helmet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they are more popular. I don't think it's only because of anything else. I don't think, like, honestly. All right, this is from almost a page called BK.clips 5. So if y'all want to follow this page on TikTok.
Okay, if Kyle Pitts goes to a Hawks game, he's going to be on the screen.
If they put a regular NFL player on at the
Nobody
game, he's
would
not
know.
going to go on the screen.
That's
What when you say you talk about a
Zaire,
budding
you
star?
been
Hold
to
on.
the-
Hold
You
on.
don't no disrespect.
Go ahead.
Somebody that's not star.
I've been to Pacers game and they put me on the jumbotron during the finals. During the finals, they put me
Nobody
on the jumbotron.
knew who you were. I
They
swear
put
to
me
God,
on the
I was there.
jumbotron.
I was there. Robert Mathis popped up. They said, man.
And ain't no disrespect.
It's no
How
disrespect.
you
My
gonna
boy
say?
said
How
was
you gonna say nobody knew?
I mean, that is disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know his name was Zaire Franklin until now. So listen, like, I definitely am more familiar with NBA players than NFL players because the thing with the NFL, when I was a kid, I knew a lot of the players' names and stuff like that. But once you got more shit to do and just more shit to worry about, I'm not worried about every NFL player on the roster. I don't care how good you are or anything. You gotta be a star. You feel me? And like, say like Stephen Diggs, like we know him now because of Cardi B, stuff like that. Even though Stephen Diggs is a beast, but I'm an NFL fan, but I'm not. I'm more of a Giants fan. I'm a fan of the New York Giants. You know what I'm saying? So once the New York Giants kind of sucked that year, and I know they're not making the playoffs, and I know they have no chance of winning the Super Bowl, it's kind of like I'm not really as into the season as I should be, like, besides watching highlights. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would know the players, like watching highlights, stuff like that. I'm not watching every game on NFL Sunday, or unless I'm betting. And I don't bet no more, so definitely I understand how someone could not know who Zaire Franklin is. But I've been seeing him on Joe Budden's podcast as well. I just never knew his name. Like, I feel like they never say his full name or who he is. I just was like, oh, I know he plays for the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I knew that. But I didn't know who he was exactly. But I know he plays for Indianapolis Colts, so I think he's a linebacker.
How you gonna say nobody knew? Nigga? How you gonna say nobody knew? Okay. Let's take it right here. Jeff, you from the city, right?
Yeah.
Did they put you on the jumbotron? Okay, let's keep moving then. You just said you was there. Did they put you on the jumbotron?
No,
okay, let's keep it moving. So clearly, you being a basketball player got nothing to do
you went
with
to
it.
the game and they actually said,
Put me on the jumbotron.
Zaire Smith.
I'm trying to understand. What's your point, bro? You keep trying me. Stop. Don't disrespect my name. Hold up, Jeff. Don't disrespect my name. You know my name.
Zaire. I don't know your last name. Zaire.
Stop disrespecting me, Jeff. Hold up, Jeff. Don't disrespect me, Jeff. We live, so
running back in the NFL.
Okay, if Kyle.
That's crazy. He is being bad, disrespectful. But I mean, it depends on what you take as disrespect. I wouldn't care too much. It just gets heated. I feel like when the cameras is on, things like that.
What is it? All right, bro. What you trying to be on, bro? What you really trying to be on, though, man? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you taking it somewhere else. Like, we can have a combo. Like, we at work, bro. Like, what you want?
Nah, but they didn't put it. They ain't put him in the jumbotron in Indiana. But Jeff Teague always disrespecting the Pacers and stuff like that. Like, he was like, nah, the Pacers is sorry and shit like that and all of that. I don't know. He probably went through his own things when he was on that team. So, but I definitely know and heard of Jeff Teague. Like, Jeff Teague is definitely a more popular athlete than Zaire Franklin. If we want to just put the two against each other, I guess, if you want to say that, but this is just such a petty, like, back and forth. They just being petty, but it makes for good content. I hope it doesn't disrupt their working relationship or business relationship or things like that, because it don't seem like it's that serious to really be going that far. But that's the thing about it, is like, people really be feeling a type of way about what they work for. At the end of the day, you an employee of the NFL. He was an employee of the NBA. It's not that serious. Like, y'all both made me, like, what does this matter? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't matter.
Bro, like, we ain't gotta do all this, gang. They put me on the Jumbotron. They didn't put you on Jumbotron. They put me on the Jumbotron. They cheered, nigga. They cheered. They say
they
all
didn't.
pro. Have you ever been all NBA? No. Have you ever, like, you was a one-time all-star? I promise you, I'm gonna get another Pro Bowl before you get into the all-star. Your career is over.
Oh, he started going crazy. He said, nah, he went crazy. He said, I'm all pro. Have you ever been all NBA? Nah, that's wild. Nah, I don't think Jeff Teague ever been all NBA. I ain't gonna lie. Jeff Teague was an all-star though at one point. But Jeff Teague was nice, bro. He was he's he's one of those point guards where he was solid. He wasn't never the best point guard in the league or anything like that. But he was always solid. And I feel like he could be on a winning team. You could just plug him in. Jeff Teague was one of those.
They traded you all over the fucking NBA. You never stood. I was a captain on every fucking team I was on.
How many years you
so
played?
calm down, gang. Like,
Yo, listen, they traded you all over the NBA. That's a fact. They did trade Jeff Teague all over the NBA. But that can happen to any player, though. Especially later in your career. You can become a journeyman, as they say. That can happen to anybody, man. It's just petty. Like, you're both making millions playing a sport, my nigga. But you gotta. This is what I be saying. Remember when I said in one of my videos, I was like, men is more emotional than women. This is what I mean. Like, and it's not in an emotional way. It's like emotional, like a bitch type of emotional. It's like a testosterone filled emotional. Nigga, men get mad prideful about things that it don't even matter, bro. At the end of the day, it really don't. It don't matter. You gotta say, my name is Zaire Franklin. That's what you got. But I get it. Things get heated. I'm not perfect, my nigga. I done got into heated discussions with people before and stuff. It's just right now in my life, I just can't. I can't imagine it. You know what I'm saying? Because the way if I feel a certain type of way about something, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's the way I feel. That's it, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be going back and forth with you. Like, I'm just gonna be like, that's the way I feel. That's it, bro. And you feel the way you feel. That's it. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
niggas really fuck with me. I'm really carrying it out here, and I came in late. You was an early pick. I was a late pick, and I got out the fucking mud. So watch your mouth when you talking to me, nigga. All right, bro. Nah, because like, you really trying me.
All right, people are actually
Y'all
watching.
really tripping. We live. We don't have to do this.
Hey, we have a show that people are watching.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now you see, this is where it gets a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they going back and forth for crazy. They disrespecting each other. Are you saying you tough as fuck? It's just not that serious.
We live. We don't have to do this. We live. We don't have to do this.
You have a good career, bro.
Don't disrespect my name. That's all I'm gonna say. We don't have to do that. Everything is cool. You ain't gotta disrespect my name.
No disrespect. You win, big dog. You win.
I'm saying
you the GOAT.
Hey,
you the GOAT. You one of the best. You one of the Zaire.
You don't just. All right, bro.
Let's go to the next clip. What is it? Part 3.
Right?
You the GOAT. You the GOAT.
You
one of the best. You one of the best, bro. I don't know.
You play that role is cool though, but like, just don't disrespect my name. That's all I'm asking.
What?
Just don't disrespect my name. That's all I'm asking.
Come on,
man. Fuck out of here, my nigga. You good though? Do your thing.
You see, that's where it gets crazy. But why is he waving his hand in his face? They pointing at each other's face. Oh man, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why Teague is getting tagged. Like, he the one that started it. Like, you the one that said he ain't this. He ain't. You said the NFL ain't shit and all that. Where it's like, I don't know. It just seemed like some stupid nigga shit. I ain't going. This is some nigga shit. This is the shit right here that sets us back 1,000 years when we get into these type of arguments and shit. But the NBA players is more popular because they don't wear a helmet. That's the verdict on this shit right here. NBA players more popular. They don't wear a helmet. You actually see their face. You know, NFL players, you see their face, but when they on the sideline sitting down, you know, like so. It is what it is.
Shit. That's all.
All right, bro.
Where we at, DJ?
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
it didn't have to be
there
that, bro.
goes the
It's a
super chat
football
this morning.
day. It's a football day.
It's
It's
never a
cool.
football day on 520. You can get the fuck out of here if I don't give a fuck.
That's what you on?
Yeah, I could be.
That's what niggas on. Bro.
Okay.
That's niggas crazy, bro. Huh?
Man, y'all, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like you talking
Yeah, it is one of those shits. It's like, come on, man. Like, this ain't that serious. Behan had to be the voice of reasoning right there. Well, and yeah, it's some stupid shit. But let's just keep watching.
Oh, come on.
It ain't
You
that deep.
watch how I'm talking to you. You just
Come
disrespecting my
on,
name. That's
bro.
all
It
I
ain't
ain't
There's
that
saying.
another nigga
serious.
named Zaire Smith. That plays
I don't know who that
basketball.
is.
It's cool. So I didn't remember your
But you
last
know my
name.
name's Zaire Franklin, though.
I just had to remember. Like I said, when you pull up to the board, I didn't know.
It hurt your feelings that
You see, Teague is crazy. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who Zaire Franklin is. Like I know who he is because I seen him on different podcasts. Like I really know him from Joe Budden podcast. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm sorry, Zaire, bro. That's how I know you. I know you from Joe Budden podcast, and then I realized you was a football player on Joe Budden's podcast. You know, but I don't watch the Colts. That's who he's on. He plays for the Indianapolis Colts. I don't watch the Colts, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I watch the Giants. That's the only team I'll tune into like every week type shit and during the season. But there's other teams I like to watch. Like so to say this season, I felt like I watched the Detroit Lions a lot because I just like the Detroit Lions. I like the way they play. They fun to watch. I saw the Broncos a bunch this season. And that's it. Outside of the Giants, the teams I feel like I seen consistently like multiple weeks was the Detroit Lions and the Broncos. Those were two of the funnest teams to watch. And even me, like say even right, people always talk about homie on the Ravens, the quarterback. I barely, bro, since he's been out, I probably seen Lamar Jackson. Bro, since Lamar Jackson's been out, I probably seen him play like 4 times. That's how real it is. I'm a Giants fan. Like I don't even like. And Lamar Jackson's one of the greatest quarterbacks. They say he's one of the best running quarterbacks. All this, blah 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 blah. Bro, I probably seen him play like 4 times. Like I seen what's his name more than him? Jordan. That's not his name. Josh Allen. I seen Josh Allen play more than Lamar Jackson. So that's why sometimes I don't even like to have conversations like in depth about football too much, because I'm really just a Giants fan, bro. So say the big Giants games, like when they face the Cowboys, you know, Cowboys and Giants is rivals. So I'm definitely tuned into that. Dog, that's how I know the Cowboys. I know a lot of players on the Cowboys. Like, you feel me? But this shit, it's crazy.
much the Super Bowl that lit. Was it Bad Bunny?
I really don't. Nah, I fuck with Bad Bunny. You don't.
I listen to Bad
All
Bunny. I
right,
heard it.
let's move on, please. Salvage the rest of the show.
Chill.
Shout out to the Knicks, man. Took care of the Celtics yesterday.
Saying,
You the
can
GOAT.
play
Hey,
that
you the
role.
GOAT.
Nah, so Jeff Teague, I never see Jeff Teague like this.
Running back in
that's
the
true.
NFL.
If Kyle Pitts goes to a Hawks game, he's going to be on the screen.
If they put a regular NFL player on at the
Nobody
game, he's
would
not
know.
gonna go on the screen. That's
What-
what,
what- what-
It says
when
full
you
crash
say
house. It's basically the same.
it hurt your feelings that much the Super Bowl that lit. Was it Bad Bunny? It's a
I
football
might
no,
have to
day.
it's-
watch this one too. Let's see.
I might be too strung out on compliments, overdosed on confidence.
Oh nah, you don't need that. Oh yeah, and it was another crash out today. The NBA players was wilding. They was wilding. They had a fight. I was gonna put this in the same episode, but nah, we gonna say that. But remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. All in all, I think that shit was It was a dumb argument, to be honest. I feel like it was a dumb argument. Didn't really matter. Didn't really matter at all. NFL players are rich. NBA players are rich. Y'all both known in some capacity. You don't have to be. I feel like with an NFL player, you don't have to be known, bro. Like it's just like you don't have to be known. Like you really don't. It's kind of better not to be known, so people ain't after your money. You can see if people really like you for you. You can see, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things just don't matter in certain circumstances. You can see. I feel like when you're not known and you don't got and you're not famous yet, it's more of a benefit fits in seeing who's actually genuine people, you know, and who really fuck with you for you. So it's not all bad not being super known. Did I know who Zaire Franklin? Like this is the first time I'm really like hearing his name. But I seen his highlights before on TikTok, stuff like that, but I ain't remember. It never stuck in my brain. This is Zaire Franklin. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a linebacker. They showed highlights of him. Like, you know how they do those edits on TikTok? It's like, you know, those edits, like just highlights. Like today I went down the rabbit hole. I was watching damn. I think it's the defensive end on the Rams. I forgot his name. I think it's Veers. And I was watching Trent Smith, I think it was too. The offensive lineman on the 49ers. I was watching their highlights for some reason the day after this popped up. But that's what I'm saying. That's another thing too. With NFL players, there's so many of them. I'm not about to remember all the linemen. I'm not about to remember. Like, it's too much, bro. It's too much to remember. It's just like too. It's too much. And I feel like NFL is more of a team-oriented sport. So people are usually fans of the teams. Like, NFL is more tribalism than going that deep into each player. Unless you do fantasy football, unless you do like fantasy football, or you do sports betting, you're not gonna be like knowing every player. And then when I did sports betting, I did straight money lines on the teams, or I did spreads for NFL teams. Like I never did like player props like that. And then the only player props I would do is passing yards for the quarterback, because it's like whenever you do like catches and all of this shit, it would never hit for me. Like receiving yards, receptions, that shit would never hit. Running yard never would hit for me. So I would always do, if I'm gonna do a prop, I would do a money line mixed with the passing yards for the quarterbacks, and that's it. And but mostly I would just do money lines. I wouldn't even play with the spreads like that neither. But yeah. And shout out to that dude that won that 16K. He bet like 33,000 on the Seahawks. Seahawks actually won. I ain't do no betting, man, because I don't know. After that NBA scandal, you know all these sports is rigged to some capacity. I was scared to. I knew the Seahawks was the favorite. I was gonna put some money up on the Seahawks, but I was like, nah, not even play with it, because the way the NFL is, you know, they want they star player. Look like they trying to make Drake May some type of, and he's not even that good to me. But they trying to prop Drake May up like he's godly. Like I'm like, nah, he's not that good of a quarterback. But his O line sucked too. So like from watching from the Super Bowl, they was Swiss cheese that O line. They was getting smoked up. But let me know what y'all think about the situation. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Follow both of my TikToks at the top of the page. I mostly post on TikTok. I haven't been posting on Instagram as much. And peace.